Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Helzie here from SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be playing with the Biggest Wish photopolymer stamp set, and I'm going to be embellishing and decorating it with the Gumball Greetings stamp set. I know what you're thinking, the Gumball Greetings is a great set and it's normally would be the focal set because it's so big, but what I'm actually doing is I'm going to be using this set and just decorating it with the small little bits out of this one. Let me show you how to do it. First of all, you're going to need a piece of basic white cardstock that is 10.5 centimetres by 14.8 centimetres, and I've brought in my Stamparatus, and I'll tell you the reason that I've using my Stamparatus. It is because these set stamps, so the ones on the Biggest Wish, I'm going to be using Thanks and I'm going to be using Friend. I want them to be a very crisp, perfect black. That's very hard to do on a biggish stamp straight away. So what is best to do is to pop it in your Stamparatus and stamp it a couple of times if it doesn't work out right the first time. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in, pop my magnets on. Pop Thanks in just there, because I want it towards the centre but on the top. And then Friend, I want sort of just underneath it like that. Okay, pick it up. I do find that our photopolymer stamps stick to the background, so always just use a bone folder if that looks like it's going to happen. Pop a case underneath to support it, and there we go, off we go with the memento, and just ink both of them up. Now what would look really good is if you inked these up and then heat embossed over the top so that you got a really nice sparkle on it. I hadn't thought about doing that. I'm not going to do it at the moment because, you know, I hadn't planned to do it before the start of the video, so I haven't got my embossing stuff out, and you know, you don't want to sit there and wait for me to go and get it, but that would make a really good idea. What you'd do is you'd use a Versamark, use clear embossing powder, or if you've got black embossing powder, that would be brilliant, and pop it on and off you go, and you'd get a really nice shiny finish on this. But Thanks Friend, that's good enough for me. You can see it's really crisp and really clear. It helps going over it a second time with the Stamparatus that you wouldn't get if you weren't using the Stamparatus. So if I can give you an example, I did it on blocks about 2 minutes before this video so I could show you, and you can see it's not as crystal clear as it was with the Stamparatus, so you're much better that way. Right, pop my lid on, and now I get to play with the Gumball. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to take this gorgeous strip off, and I'm going to bring my Stamparatus back in. Now I have spare plates for my Stamparatus. You can get spare plates if you like. It comes with 2, so that helps. I'm going to pop my card back in. Where's my little strip gone? I'm going to put that, now I can measure that and make sure it's straight. Straight. Yeah, it's on the line both sides. Okay. Again, pop a case underneath that, and I am just going to ink that up with the memento ink. What I'm going to do, because I didn't think about this beforehand, I should have put some paper underneath here. I really should have done, but I didn't think about it before I lined it. Actually, you know what? I can still do it. Ignore that. I know where this is. It's just underneath that second down line there. That's fine by me. In fact, I'm going to put the magnet so I know where it is, and it's just on the Stampin' Up logo. No problem. And I'm saying that, and I'm going to put paper on it so I won't have a clue once the paper's on as to where it was. But it was about there. It's much better getting this right than getting it wrong and messing up your foam mat or anything else. So if you have to take it off and restart, I'd rather do that than mess my mat up. Okay, let's just pop that down. And again, you can pick it up, and if you want to, and I do want to, you can re-ink that. And put it back down again so you get a nice clear line. And I mean, you can keep doing that until you get a clear line, but you can see I've got one after my second go. Stamper artist to the side. I'm going to bring back in Gumball Greetings, and now I'm going to grab the circles and the hearts, which are obviously sweets for inside the Gumball, but that's not how I'm using them. There's the little circles, there's the little hearts. Okay, and I'm going to go for some really fun colours here, really fun. So I'm going to go for Fresh Freesia because I like Fresh Freesia. I'm going to go for Polished Pink because it's an ink colour that goes along with it. I'm also going to go for Pale Papaya because I've picked out these already, and Soft Succulent. So they're actually all from the ink colours. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncategoristically put the hearts in Pale Papaya and in Soft Succulent, because normally you'd expect them to be in the pinky base colours, and then I'm going to do the circles in those. So I'm just going to put these around here as decoration. I've got my chamois off to the side, so I'm just wiping that off, going into the Pale Papaya. Okay. Then the circles, Fresh Freesia, actually I'm going to do another Fresh Freesia one at the top there, and Polished Pink. Doesn't that look fun? I think so. And then I'm going to grab a ribbon to put around it. So I'm going to play with the Polished Pink ribbon because I've got it at the top. And all I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to cut myself a strip that's just a little bit wider than the card. Come round to the back, and I can see where that line is through the card. So I'm just going to pop a bit of adhesive there and there, and run the ribbon round right underneath that black line. Slight gap in between that and the card, so it's just a very slight white. And then I'm going to grab a card base. I'm just going to score it. So this is already cut in half. It's a full you need a full A4 sheet of the thick white, cut it in half, and then you score it in half. So you cut it at 14.8 centimetres and then you score it at 10.5, and that creates your card bases. Burnish it, and then I'm just going to stick this flat onto the card. So I'm going to be using some Tombow to do that. I have about 6 Tombows that I'm trying to use up. So problem is I get to the stage where they're semi-empty and I think, oh, do you know what, that's annoying, I'm just going to open a new one, and then it leaves me with loads that's got loads of little bits in. So I have a little tab at the back of my desk. They're all sitting upside down in there, and I'm just waiting for them all to finish. And I've promised myself I'm not going to open a new one until I've finished them, because it's wasteful. And I need to keep telling myself that, because I keep trying to open new ones. So there we go. And then I'm just going to pop a little bow on it. I've just popped that straight into my soft succulent ink, would you believe? Well, you will believe, because it's me and I'm a bit of a dope like that. So there we go, bow on there. Thanks, friend. And there's the card finished. So I've just used the Gumball greeting set as a filler stamp set just to add some decoration. And the reason why I did that for you today was because I had a couple of customers who like this set but said, oh, you can only do one thing with it. No, look, you can do loads. You can use all of these lovely embellishments just to create them as a side effect on other cards, and they just look so beautiful. So I'm just looking to see if I have got any pretties that I want to put on, and I do, and I want to pop these black ones on here, so I'm just going to grab a couple of those. Like that. I'm going to put another one on, I think. I like them in threes. I don't know why, because normally I'm symmetrical and like things to be symmetrical, but I do like my embellishments to be in threes. So there we go. What do you think? Everything I've used today is available from my store, SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Let me know what you think below, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.